So I want to start off with the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, and the reason why is because unfortunately he does end up losing this because of his awakening. But basically there are only 3 units in the game, to my knowledge, that have this particular link set. For example, when it comes to the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, in his unawakened form, he has Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, and Prepared for Battle, which are debatably the most common key links in the game. I suppose you could maybe make a debate for Fear and Faith when it comes to villains, but when it comes to heroes, these are the most common links, and there are very few units in the game that actually have all 3 of these particular links. But that was basically the reason why I wanted to start off with the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, because before his awakening, he has an absolutely incredible link set. And even when he does awaken, of course he does improve, but he gets rid of that Prepared for Battle link for the First Battle link, which, to be honest, isn't that much of a downgrade. Because if you have a look at the particular team that, that consists of these units, or category I should say, most of them do have either Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, or Prepared for Battle. But for the most part, when it comes to the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, you're going to be keeping him paired up with your boy Ultra Instinct Goku, and of course you do have the First Awakened link, Fierce Battle, Over in a Flash, Godly Power, so incredible partnership with Ultra Instinct Goku. Again, if you had that Prepared for Battle link, he would have had a bit more key, but the point still stands. He is one of the very few units in the game that has that notorious link set, and he has aged extremely well. A bit of a shame that his awakening didn't improve a bit more, because like you can see, it only went up by 5%, which, yeah, that is why I strongly believe that the next LR was going to be Super Saiyan God Goku, because what other reason would they have for not making the Super Saiyan God Gokus that good, or give them that much of an increase when it comes to their passive skills, which, again, I still believe that we are going to see a new Super Saiyan God Goku in the future. It's not to say that they are bad by any means, but when it comes to just rebirths and such, and awakenings, these ones are definitely some of the more underwhelming ones. And now we have a global exclusive unit. We have the Super Saiyan Goku, or Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Incredible card all around. Most likely won't end up coming to JP. We haven't even seen the return of this particular card on the global side of things. And if I'm not mistaken, it's been almost a year since we've actually seen him. And of course, we were under the belief that the new Beerus and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta were going to be global exclusive for at least a period of time. But these guys have literally never returned to either, well, global, and he has never made an appearance on the Japanese version of the game. But again, he is one of the select few units in the game that has Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed, and Over in a Flash. And the rest, the rest of his link set is also very good. He has Fierce Battle, he has Super Saiyan, he has Kamehameha. Still kind of banking on the fact that the Frieza and the Cell are going to receive awakenings later on down the line. But for the most part, this card is very, very good. A bit of a shame that he isn't on that Revive Warrior category. Technically, he isn't a Revive Warrior, but I feel like they could have pushed it slightly just to get that Goku in there. But because of how the physical teams are progressing, I doubt that you're going to see this guy on that team anymore. It's not to say that he isn't bad, or it's not to say that he isn't good, because he is clearly very, very good. Incredible link set. He's going to hit extremely hard because he has immense damage. He gets a 100% attack increase. A bit of a shame that his 12 key multiplier isn't a bit harder, because in comparison to some of the other units in the game, it's somewhat low, but 140% is still very good. And of course, when you take into account potential system buffs, the great attack links that he has, as well as the team that he is a part of, his attack stat can get extremely high, most likely over 1 million consistently, which, if I'm not mistaken, actually puts him above most of the units that I'm going to be covering in this particular video. But I will say one thing that the STR Super Saiyan God Goku has over the Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku is the fact that he has way more attack links. He has the potential to increase his own attack with every single super attack. I know it says for 3 turns, but when you get an additional super attack, that is basically taking 2 buffs into account. And again, if you consistently super attack with the God Goku, his attack stat is going to consistently be over 1 million. They both have the exact same 12 key multiplier. I do believe that the Goku has a higher attack stat, but barely. Yeah, Super Saiyan God Goku barely has a higher attack stat, so it's not going to be that much of a difference when it comes to their attack stats and such. And of course, immense damage is going to make a bit of a difference, but ultimately, one of the things that makes Super Saiyan God Goku extremely powerful is Godly Power 15%, Super Saiyan 10%, Warrior Gods another 10%, the First Awakened another 25%, and then Fierce Battle, which is another 15% attack link. So in total, from his attack links, you're getting a total increase from, a total increase of, pardon me, 50%, 60%, 75% just from his attack links, which makes up for the fact that he doesn't have immense damage, and he doesn't get a 100% attack increase from his super attack, or his passive I should say. But when it comes to how passives work, I believe that when a unit gets an increase when they super attack, is actually more beneficial than an increase at the start of the turn. As you can see right here, Goku gets his increase when you're above 50% of your health, which is something that happens instantly. Whereas with the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, it happens when he super attacks, which, if I'm not mistaken, actually means that he gets a bigger increase overall. Or the increase that he gets in comparison to super attacking after, or super attacking and getting it at the start of the turn, is a bit larger. To my knowledge, I could be completely wrong, but this is what I've heard. But the point is, they are both incredible units. They both had, well, the physical Super Saiyan Goku still has that particular link set when he awakens, but the Goku, well, the Super Saiyan God Goku to specify doesn't. But even without his awakening, he is absolutely incredible. But of course, he is mainly here for that phenomenal link set. And now, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Super Saiyan Kaioken is better than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, by the way, if that wasn't obvious enough already. And the reason why this is simply because of the fact that he has a percentage increase, which puts him above Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Of course, the Goku, well, I keep calling them Gokus, they are all the Gokus. I should probably specify the forms that I'm talking about. But Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Realm of Gods, so he is on a better category than the Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. But like the others, he has Over in a Flash, Shocking Speed, as well as the Prepared for Battle link. He gets a 20,000 attack increase from his passive, as well as a 10,000 defensive increase. Immense damage, he sacrifices 5% of your health when you super attack, which honestly isn't that big of a deal unless maybe decided to take him down Super Battle Road. And he also has the best 12 key multiplier here, which of course is 150%. And if I'm not mistaken, he is the only demigod with a 12 key multiplier this high. You know what? Yeah, let's confirm that. Okay, here we go. So we have Goku Black 140%, we have Cell with 140%, Vegeta 140, and Golden Frieza with 135. Damn, they they really shafted this man, huh? But the point is, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, another incredible unit. He is, well, he was at the time the best demigod. I should maybe make a video on that. Who is the best demigod? An updated list of what they are like now, so to speak. But the flat out increase is ultimately what takes him out, and he doesn't have as many great attack links as some of the other units. He does have Warrior Gods, which is somewhat common on a team that he is on. And of course he has Fierce Battle and Super Saiyan, so he has decent attack links, to be honest. So he is still getting a decent increase from his attack links, but Super Saiyan God Goku by far, even without his awakening, is far beyond the others when it comes to his attack links. But again, the main focus of this particular video is the fact that these are the only units in the game with this particular, link set. Extremely unique. When it comes to which one is the best, I would personally put it like this. And I know that the STR Super Saiyan God Goku loses that one link when he awakens, but ultimately, even without that awakening, the boost that he provides to Ultra Instinct Goku is immense. Even without that awakening, he is still capable of getting into the millions entirely because of how incredible his link set is. And of course, if you take into account a support unit, that is going to be even higher. But let me know your lists in the comment section down below. Personally, I feel like with every passing day, well, okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration. With every passing unit that is released on the global side of things, he just gets even, I want to say he gets worse, but he kind of just gets pushed to the side because they are releasing better physical type units. For example, now, if you take a look at the best possible physical type team on the global side of things, you have Gotenks, you have, who am I thinking of here? You have Gotenks, you have Super Vegito, of course you have Vegito Blue, you have the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and there are, again, I want to say limited options, but there are other options. Even LR Trunks, I completely forgot about him. Of course, we have LR Gogeta coming soon. Again, that's just extremely subjective, and that's if you are trying to run the best possible team. But I think one of the things that kind of lets him down is honestly the fact that he has that restriction, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's just so inconvenient. And when he sacrifices your health as well, it's like, Super Battle Road, not very good. But yeah, the point is, this is my personal list. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If the Goku ever gets an Extreme Z Awakening, hopefully that is going to turn into a percentage, but only time will tell.